Welcome to Podcast from the Pit, the Night Shift. I am Casey. With me, as always, is Joe A. Raw.
Greetings.
And our great friend, Wes Joe Hunter, 73.
What's happening, everybody?
So, Wes, sorry, I think of Joe Hunter.
Yeah.
Wes, you go like a month or so without coming on. Now it's going to be like 3 shows in a row.
Well, thank you for inviting me. You finally remembered my name.
I tell all you guys, open invitation. Say, hey, you guys know you're always welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, always.
So there's something different with Joe Era up here. There's something really different with the background. Something's wrong.
This is a real background, by the way. Like it's not some kind of AI trickery. No, I am on the road for work, so hopefully the internet connection holds up.
Yeah.
I got faith in it. And like I said, we're going to power through for an hour because Casey's got to be up at 3:15 a.m. And I don't sleep well anyway. So how's your guys' week going? Pretty good?
It's Wednesday, and I got my brown drink going already, so
and you have a good day? You guys want to see who's in the chat?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Hillbilly had to stop in and say he's first.
Always. Even if he's last. Hey, look at that.
80s Joe's.
Great channel.
Matthew Comstock.
What's up, Matthew?
He's in Virginia. I wonder how close you guys are.
I wonder.
This has got to be Matthew's really busy time of the year, right?
I would think so. But he says watching us in the evening or even coming on again because we haven't had him in a while.
Yeah.
Evening, the Wednesday night show would be best right now. So
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
We'll have to make that happen.
Yep.
Better Ray Bob.
What up, Bob?
If it's an O-ring at Joe's, love it. And you know what? Those pictures he showed off of his collection that one time, it was fantastic. And it was all O-ring.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's outstanding.
Larry.
What's up, Larry?
Larry.
One of the best newer shows, One in Toys. If you're not checking out One in Toys, you're doing yourself a disservice. Uncle Clutch. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Matt?
Royal Rooster. Hey, I finally seen what Royal Rooster looks like. He's on Toy Connections video.
Yeah.
About to get him on the show sometime now.
Mm-hmm. That'll be early for him, I bet. Unless it's
Wednesday night.
Yep.
3-star draw. How's it going?
Darren.
What is up, Darren?
Charles.
What's up, Charles?
Peter Moline. Hello.
Mr. Moline.
Matthew is at work.
Nate.
How you doing, buddy? Ronnie, swinging for the fences already. I love it.
Mr. Trickshot.
Lady Spartan, good evening.
TX Whiskey.
Somebody asked you what you're drinking?
Yeah.
I must have missed. Oh.
No, she did. Yeah. Starfighter.
Hello, Starfighter. Jezza. What's up?
What's up, Jezza?
Russell Cruz. Good evening.
What's going on, Mr. Cruz?
Yorktown Joe. Thanks for coming on last Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
That was a blast.
And I have to apologize. My dog is in a barking mood. She's like 16 years old, so she's going to bark. She's going to bark.
I was going to say, did you get a different dog? Because the bark sounds different, but maybe it's just been a few years and now the voice has changed on the dog. I don't know. It sounds.
She still gets around really good, but she's getting old and set in her ways. And she's letting me know that this is her room of the house. And I need to be respectful of her privacy. me.
That sounds, yeah, that just sounds delicious. That and I'll be refilling this and hitting my cigar after the show. Yep.
That's funny. Nate, you know what? Gotta get Nate on here too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever watched like some of the stuff that he does on his channel? I'm telling you, people do amazing things, and I just like watch in awe. Like him, Kiwi. Then
Yeah.
you got your customizers like Alpha and Foot. And,
I wish Foot and Alpha would video the stuff that they do.
right?
But it's a secret magical thing that they do. So okay, I guess it's best kept secret.
Oh, I want to know.
I know.
I want to know.
I want
Hey, Danny's your partner now. Make him show us.
I know. I was like, one of these shows, your camera's just going to be pointed down while you work.
All right, Nate. Yeah, we'll set that up for sure.
Nice.
All right. So normally at this time we ask if anybody got anything in. Wes,
Nope.
Joe.
So I did get some things in, but I do not have them with me. So we'll have to wait for next time.
You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, I got one of the Punishers that was up for $20 on Amazon. So that landed, I think, today actually. But I'm not going whole hog on Marvel. It's just that was too good a deal to pass up. $20 for a decent Punisher. So, and I got in some more undead Viking type guys from Mythic Legion. So
It's a slippery slope.
it is, but they just look so good. And when you're trying to build out a story, you gotta have stuff that looks good.
Right. I would be hard pressed to find Mythic Legion figures that don't look good. Honestly.
Yeah.
And they come with a lot of accessories.
A lot. Yes.
So
They were at Joe Fest, right, Casey? Didn't they have
Yes.
a pretty
Yep.
massive display there, right? Like it was.
Hey, Joe Fan, what's up?
What's up, Joshua? It was beautiful walking by there. I was like, man, what is this?
Mhm.
I was like,
Also,
glad
we
I-
have NorCal Voodoo Toy Box. Never seen before. Welcome to the show.
good evening, Joe. You didn't guess you didn't find your Super Grover since you
I have not found
Get
Super
out.
Grover yet. I think his official release date is Friday, so I'm gonna have to be online refreshing it. 9 o'clock, then 10 o'clock, and see what time he goes up.
You know what? Maybe we'll have him and Hans on and just get all the ladies watching.
right.
Okay. Yeah. I love the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So no Super Grover.
No Super Grover yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my eye out for you.
Does anybody like, speaking of the chat, anybody pick up the Hot Wheels hiss, or anyone even looking for it? I'll throw that out there and then we can just move on. You're not, Casey?
No.
You didn't get the Sky Striker either, right?
Mm-mm.
You weren't looking for it.
Mm-mm. I think they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you know me, I don't need one more thing.
So there was some news today, Casey.
I was hoping Jono would be on for this. This is right up his alley.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we start slow, and by the time we hit where he really he wants to be.
So yeah, Nate said he's been looking for it. No luck.
Yeah, me neither.
And
It was
3-star said he saw it but didn't pick it up.
Oh,
Joe's amazing story. Good to see you.
it was not at the Target West today when I went over.
Yeah, I kind of figured since I never heard back. Yeah, it's funny because I ordered the Sky Striker back when it was out, right? And I was like,
Mhm.
you know what? It came up on social feed, and I was like, I wonder if this is actually true. If I click on it, I can actually order it because some of that crap is a bunch of crap.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it took me to the, I guess the Mattel website, whatever. So I ordered 2 of them, and then 4 months later, I started seeing them in stores. So
Yes, it is, Ronnie. Yes, it is.
I don't know, man. Have you ever seen the YouTube channel dedicated to Hot Wheels racing? That guy puts on a nice show.
Hey, Jezza
3D
said that same time Shane from Same Time Toys saw the Super Grover at his Target.
Mm.
That's in Florida though.
I'll have to check that out. So I got sucked in during COVID because when sports went away, everyone went to YouTube, right?
Mhm.
To get their entertainment. And then people started doing marble races through sand, watching marbles race. And then there was commentary on it. Well, then I stumbled upon a channel called 3D Bot Maker.
That's the one.
And I mean, it's amazing the work that they've done. And I never miss a race that they do since COVID. So yeah, it's awesome. 3D
What's up,
Bot Maker.
Danny?
What's up, Danny? You pumped for next week's show, buddy? Got an awesome guest coming on. That's a teaser for everybody out there.
I told you I couldn't make it.
Shut the show down.
So, we've got like 20-something people in the chat. So let's go ahead and show everybody's seen it. We're all on the same algorithm. But let's talk about it a little bit.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I know you're not into this, Wes.
No, I mean it's cool.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like the O-ring figure. Except for the hat.
And it's going to be awesome because I need them for my Dragonfly.
I was going to say, you don't have Wild Bill, do you?
No.
You have the Dragonfly, but you don't have Wild Bill. So that's awesome. Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. I mean, I got Todd sent me the and very, very thoughtful of Todd. He sent me the ripcord, the Night Force ripcord. And a friend of mine is sending me the Night Force Crazy Legs. It just messaged me today, said he's going to send them to me. So
I didn't see this earlier because I didn't pay that close attention to it. I didn't realize he comes with a full head of hair when you take off the cowboy hat, is what I'm assuming. So you do that, take off the cowboy hat, put on the hair, pop that off, pop the head off, and put them on Monkey Wrench. Right? Is that a Monkey Wrench face? Similar? Or am I just the only one seeing it?
I don't know. It looks like a Wild Bill to me.
No,
Yeah.
it does.
I mean, it looks like a really good Wild Bill. Looks like they just took my 3 3/4 and blew it up.
So here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the glasses are molded to the face. I know it won't be. I know it won't be because they're just reusing, right? So like it's all going to be just basically the reuse of the last one. But if I had to make a change, and I've started tacking my glasses to my figures because I can't be bothered to find the exact right position and heat it up and cool it down. And
whoa, Jezza, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Slow down, Jezza.
Charles Bowen said they look good, but he just said spend his money on the Lord scale.
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate the support. What? Yeah, that's good, Ronnie. I'm forgetting what the original Wild Bill looked like from the HasLab. Was it?
I've never seen it. Yeah.
So I can. It basically looked exactly like this. There's no change whatsoever to any of the coloring or anything.
So why couldn't they then just use the actual picture? Why did they have to provide a digital render?
Good question. I know
very-
there's got to be subtle differences. So they
Are
can
the
put it on
retro
card.
are the retro cards, and this is just my ignorance of classified since I don't touch them at all. Are they? I don't know. Never mind. It was a stupid question. I was going to say no. I'll ask. Are they? They're not built any different than just the regular classified, right? The retro card,
Built differently?
like
Or-
any type. Yeah, built different. Is there any subtle changes as far as the manufacturer part of it?
I know there is in Televipers. They're different. You got the short sleeves, the long sleeves, and all that. I mean, just subtle differences to where they can throw them on
Mm-hmm.
a card and charge you more money.
I put up the O-ring version lower down, Casey, and I'm also uploading the HasLab version as well.
I mean, his hat was blue. It just didn't have the detail on the. So yeah, that's spot on.
Okay, so 3-star said that the HasLab one has cool leather cavalry gauntlets.
Okay, so there's the HasLab version, Casey, in the box. Yeah,
It looks really good too.
Yeah.
Except for I'm with you. I think the glasses should always be molded on.
Mm-hmm. Now
Should it be
the
a
new
darker
one.
green?
The new one doesn't have two hats. The reason the old the HasLab one had two hats was because the hair and the hat was all in one piece for one of the hat looks. So I'm wondering how they changed that.
They need to get rid of that. Well, maybe they did on this one with what is that? A mic? His radio comm, or is that a holster on his chest?
I think that's that's a holster or like a pocket of some kind.
Yeah, hopefully they got rid of that. That looks stupid.
So Danny's asking if they're the same price as the regular classified, the retro cards. I think they are, right?
Yeah, they're going to be 27.
Yeah.
Not $27.99 or something. The other change is if you look at the belt buckle, this one does not have the Longhorn belt buckle.
That's what we call tack welding there, Jezza.
Yeah. But no, he looks good. And a friend of mine offered to send me one.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to take his classified Wild Bill when they got the other one coming.
Yep.
So do you have Airborne?
I was just getting ready to ask that.
Yeah, I have Airborne.
Nice.
Airborne's the greatest G.I. Joe ever. I would never get rid of him. I'll be buried with my Airbornes. Except for that version 2 crap that Hillbilly gave me.
Wait a minute. So it's $50 Australian for a card back?
That's like what, $20 to us?
Let's see.
Nah, it's about 30.
So what did he say? $50 Australian. So $1 Australian is 70 cents US.
I'm dyslexic when it comes to math.
Yeah, I was looking for a calculator. All right, so that's $35.
I think Shipwreck had like a hairpiece, but it was like with the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And that is crap.
He knew he was going to say it. He knew he was going to say it.
You know, he's counting on Hillbilly to swing in with that.
All right, so
those sunglasses look gold rimmed.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
So let's move on to this one. I don't know why they made this one. It does not. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen the other one,
Mhm.
but they look pretty much the same.
The chest. Just because I just recently saw Joe's Oscar Mike's chapter 14, I believe.
What's up, Mexican
Um,
Griswolds?
Hey, Joe, what's up, man? Yeah, Joe's Oscar Mike's latest chapter on his Instagram. Those Techno Vipers look different.
Yeah, I think they're like black and dark purple or something and silver.
And they got a right below that tube, I believe there's like a, I don't know, they got something more on their chest. Like a, or maybe I'm thinking of the Televipers that were in that video too. That's probably what I'm thinking of.
But I agree with 3-star. They don't need this figure.
No.
There was nothing wrong with the other one.
Yep. Think of all the plastic that they made to make this, and they could have made a Flash
Or for
Grand
Ronnie,
Slam,
a Pathfinder.
or a Weed Whacker.
There's your Weed Whacker, Ronnie. They took the budget for that and gave us another Techno Viper.
So what it kind of looks like is where the deep purple chest armor is, like that was more of like a black, and then it was a light purple where it's currently plum.
Hello, Evil Dookie.
What's up, Mr. Evil
And
Dookie?
I agree. Waste of plastic. I hope the people want it get it.
So the
And the
question
fact that is, go ahead.
I was going to say the question becomes: is the Techno Viper, is this version now going to be available for $11.99 when it goes on sale for clearance? Because we can already get a Techno Viper for $19. You know.
And why are the instruments all black? They should be silver.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all black and they're all going to go into the black backpack.
Thanks, Bob.
Snake Eyes knows. Snake Eyes can answer that question for you.
That's just a mistake.
He actually can now in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be jarring, but I actually like it.
And the rifle. Right? Look at the rifle.
Well, that's you can't see it, but see the head of it. That's what she said. It's got a bigger end, like the actual plasma cutter thing or whatever that thing that the Techno Viper has as his main weapon. So you can actually see it's going to be a fatter head. Shut up, Ronnie. So I think, yeah, it looks actually like a rifle from that profile view of it, but yeah, it's
Todd, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
What's up, Todd?
Techno Vipers. You know, I've got like 6 of the O-ring Techno Vipers. I love them in the Terradrome. I got them and
the Televipers
all throughout that, and a Mindbender. Yeah, they look really good.
I knew he was going to make a comment on it.
Wow. Yeah, I got a couple of the original Techno Vipers for the snake armor, so they could be working on the snake armors. But I just don't see people spending more for this one when they can get the other ones much cheaper.
This is not a figure that was begging to have a retro card.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is fine. All right, so next is that the one I'm looking at here? Here we go.
Look at all that green. Where's Wreck Ship?
Yeah, he's not going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it. Unless that's him down here at the bottom. Nope, that's Wes.
What?
I'm not mad at this one. And it's not just because he's an OG green, boring army guy.
I think he looks great.
I think for the people that missed Grunt the first time around, it's a good opportunity because a lot of the customizers went and bought a lot of the Grunts because of the gear that he came with.
Him and a Stalker, you could do a lot with both those bodies.
Yep.
And hello, Jay Stone. Good to see you. I see a lot of names in here I've never seen before. So
That's
if you
awesome.
don't mind, maybe throw us a sub. We do have a goal before Joe Fest, and it's not looking good right now. But either way, it's gonna be
a
fun.
giveaway with that goal. So.
Oh yeah, when we get to 500, Operation Monster Force SoloCon exclusive. Shadow Wraith. Shadow Wraith.
Yep. Also, there was a
Ross Khan, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
This one, you like you said, Joe. There's a lot of customization with this one.
Yeah,
it's a plain canvas.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tribute to the original, and for all the customers that are out there, it's a plain canvas. Do what you want with it, and I like it.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, here's your opportunity if you want to do some troop building.
Yep.
Exactly. Rip that web gear off of them.
Yep.
Get some of those removable vests and all that armor and stuff from the Valveverse weapon pack. You can make all kinds of figures.
All right. So just because I have the opportunity to beat the dead horse or continue to beat the dead horse, I'm going to upload the green shirt package that was available for $27.99, and then we can compare it alongside this guy. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff you can do with this figure.
Yep.
A lot of people were using I actually tore apart one of the Outbacks to make a version 3 shipwreck, I think, which I ended up giving to Jono, but it turned out really well. Yeah, it does look like heavy armor toys.
Oh, that's funny.
Here we go. All right, so there's
You could make a flash out of it.
directly beneath Grunt is the green shirt guy. So
Okay.
for the same price, you get extra hands, 2 heads. Are the rifles the same? They're not the same. That's a Sunbow rifle to the right.
Well, I think they have one Sunbow rifle and the M16.
Yeah, there's a Sunbow rifle.
Yeah.
It's just all black.
So, and the helmet has a visor, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting that helmet has a visor and go back.
Okay.
And that one does not, which it's a retro card.
And
But Grunt, you know what? Grunt did not have the visor. So there, I stand corrected. Prophet. Jesus.
It's all good.
Now, is the harness
40-something years ago?
Is the harness
check.
the same?
No, I don't think so. Because you
It's
got the
just
knife here,
It looks.
and you got this gray here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the
So
grenade's different. It's just different painted. It's painted.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the
Is there a
same.
knife
It's just
there?
painted different. Yeah, there's a knife.
Yep.
It's green handle.
Hasbro reusing stuff. I don't believe it. No,
I don't believe it.
no way.
But like I said, I'm happy for people who didn't get Grunt the first time around. But I think if you're a customizer, I would go see if you can get the green shirts because there's more stuff.
Right.
Problem is, you're just
either
gonna have
way,
to wait
So they go to
long
Ross's
while.
or Ollie's.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this time next year.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know. It seems
maybe
like
by the
they're
fall.
yeah. It seems like they're going to eat their losses. They're like, oh, this ain't selling. Let's at least get some of our money back.
Kick it to the curb.
Yep. All right, and now the one that we've been waiting for.
This one I was actually excited about,
Yes.
and I'm not a classified guy.
Out of all these, besides the Wild Bill, I have to get the Wild Bill. I really want this.
$120.
Nah,
99.99.
probably 100. I would
Probably
say
100.
Especially if
It's awesome.
It is
It's-
awesome.
they better vac metal his head. If they do anything other than vac metal, it's
They're not going to back metal his head.
they need to. I mean, they vac metaled the other Destros.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
And this one, well, it would be cool if they did. 3-star says 75. I think that's a little light, but I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
I hope so too.
What, Danny? This should bring you into the fold. This should bring you into the classified scale. Yeah, I want one of these. And we were talking before the show, and I'm sure I'm wrong. But how cool would it be with the next HasLab be the demon so they can land this on top of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, Cobra is next up for a HasLab,
I think that would be awesome.
and they're not going to do a boat.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't go into the Ollies without tripping over some some Eternals and Shang-Chi. And Russell says he thinks it would be $100. I think it'll be $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you look at Zanya and the Chameleon, that's 60. So I guess it really depends how detailed, I mean, this actually is, because if it's just a hunk of black plastic with some tampo, it might be less. It might be 75. It might be 60.
You know what? 3-star is kind of making me think.
And I
now
think
that he pointed that out.
And I bet you people at Hasbro are kicking themselves for only putting 75 on that snake armor, because that thing looks huge.
If they put it out now, it'd be 100.
It would be.
I think it'd be north of that now because of how detailed it is with the washes and everything else they put into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't have an Ollie's. I have to
don't
go
either.
to 3 towns away to go to it.
I don't even know what an Ollie's is.
He actually gets to sit down in it, Nate.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to stand on it. And Uncle Clutch said he'd give $46.80 for that thing. I don't know. I hope it's under 100. I hope it's under 100 because I want one.
That sword is massive.
Yeah.
Oh, the Claymore.
I didn't even notice the 6-shooter.
Oh yeah,
You see
What?
it?
Yeah,
Wild,
I do.
looks like Wild Bill.
Yeah.
Paul Morales. How's it
Hey,
going, buddy?
Paul. Why is 6-shooter?
Maybe it's some kind of Scottish gun.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
But I mean,
Yeah, I just now noticed that. Wow.
But yeah, 80s Joe says that he believes that the gold revolver is an odd touch. Yeah. But he looks cool with it though.
Depending on, because I don't.
He did. Good job, Royal.
Hey,
I don't see the holster here, so I'm wondering if that isn't kind of like a throwaway
Digital
just
render, you know what?
the chat goes so fast.
Although you could replace that with one of the gridiron Deadpool gold Desert Eagles, depending on how big the holster is.
Hey, want to say hi to Brian King. Welcome. Oh my goodness. It's my Joe Fest roomie. What's up, Crash?
What up, Crash?
Oh. He says that his cousin rocks a 6-shooter. Maybe it's a family thing.
All right. Yeah, looks like you said a Scotch thing.
Yeah. Could be. All right, so that is our slideshow for tonight. We'll thanks again, Mr. A-Raw. Hooking us up. Made us look good. Well, as good as I can, anyway. And yes, I honestly think it'd be 100, maybe 100 plus. Some are saying 75. I hope they are right. This is one time I'd like to be wrong.
This is the time that Hasbro actually listens and watches to all these channels because they see the reaction. They're like, oh, okay, everyone wants this.
Yeah.
Pump that price up.
Is that surge pricing?
All right.
Yeah.
So, and I want the chat to play along. So we're talking, me and Joe had an idea of what toys go with Joe because he's working in this amazing story with awesome dioramas that made me go out and buy stuff to make my own dioramas. Thanks, Joe.
Got to get you back somehow.
Yeah. But, and we're going to look at all three sizes of Joe. Well, I say three. I know there's more. But we're going to deal with 118 O-ring, the 4-inch modern, and the 6-inch classified. Let's start with the O-ring because that's Wes's, and I've got a ton of it myself. Love it. But right now, if Joe or Wes were kids and they had their O-rings and all these toys that we're getting out now, what would you Joe with them? Obviously, the first one I'm going to say is Delta 17.
So
slots right in.
Yep.
Cobra mixing with the Akami. And what's the Russian group called?
Oh, Call Sign Longbow.
No, for Delta 17, you got your.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Is it Death Sparrow?
No, and she's one of them, but I'm thinking of what.
That's a figure, yeah.
Trying to think what the faction is.
I can't. It's skipping my mind.
I guess it's still part of the. On the back of the card.
Retrograd?
Retrograd.
There you go. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
And Crash.
Thank Crash.
Ronnie was close. He said October Guard. I was close.
Yep. Retrograd.
That is the West Virginia Retrograd. He redeemed himself.
So
Yeah.
I agree that the Delta 17, as far as articulation and just how well they're put together, is a great choice. But I think the one thing that is starting to get fixed, but hasn't been fixed yet, is the depth and breadth of characters in other lines. So, Operation Recall is about to, I think, Wave 2 is coming soon, May. So, and that has some really cool characters in it. Like, I was watching another show, and the wrestler has like eagles on his knees, and like it's just a really funky looking character. And then Bear Claw, which is one that I desperately want. Because he comes with a raccoon companion, and he's a mountain man. So, but I think Operation Recall has to be in the conversation too.
Oh yeah, Mudhorn Station. Good
Yep.
evening.
What's up, Mudhorn?
And I know it's early, and we only got the one figure, but I am so excited for Call Sign Longbow.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Troy at ZoloCon, and we were going over all the figures. And I know it's been a while, and I forgot what most of them look like. So it was fun to go through that with them, and kind of spark that interest. Is why I ordered them 4 years ago.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping this year, by the end of the year, we'll have them.
I was the same way though with Operation Recall. When a couple weeks ago on, Danny and I were going through their Kickstarter waves on, on my show, I was like, I don't remember any of these other than the one that Carson Metaxas, positioned to launch this Kickstarter, Rotello. Everything else, I know more about Call Sign Longbow figures than I do about Operation Recall. But
Kiwi, what's up, buddy?
what's up, Campbell?
He will be on with us Saturday morning, 8 a.m. as we continue his Bald and Deadly.
Mhm.
We only had one rule for who can come on the show. They couldn't have hair. Sorry, Joe.
No, you're good.
No.
Joe. That Joe. Yeah.
And Crash is right. Skeletron works with all three scales.
Yes, they do. Yes,
they are.
They do.
They're a rare breed because the O-ring figures are fantastic, and I love them with
Yes, they are.
Put them right in there with them. They Joe.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great time to be an O-ring fan. And I'm not just trying to push my show every other Wednesday night with Alpha One Creative.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy. My partner, my sidekick. So the premise was what? If we're a kid.
I mean, kid, or if you play with them now, I don't judge. I wish I had time to sit there and play with my toys, honestly.
All right.
I would love it.
Yeah, it's definitely everything that you all said. Skeletron, Call Sign, Operation Recall, Delta 17. Because it's all the same. Skeletron's the only one that's kind of out there as far as outer worldly. Everything else is more, well, there's still a lot of weird ones in Operation Recall. But Call Sign Longbow, you got the Cold War kind of feel to it, which is really flipping cool.
Yeah, I really thought those with the Delta 17s and the Joes, those would be like the three.
Yep.
But I mean, honestly, all of them.
And then you got Heavy Armor Toys, with some of their lines coming out. So yeah, those are I mean, yeah. It's a good time to be O-ring.
This might make you happy, Casey. When I was a kid, Mindbender used to create a lot of Skeletor's minions in his lab. And they would be slightly larger, right? But they were like mutants. And I would say that Mindbender and his cadre of scientists had created all kinds of lab beasts, and I would bring Motu in. So wow. Wow.
Wow.
So 80s Joes wants to know if Marty McFly from Super 7 would fit in with the Rawhides. I mean, everybody knows I'm not a Back to the Future fan.
No, you're not.
I mean, the question is, 80s Joes, does it fit in for you? That's the thing. And if you think it does, then awesome. And to go back, and I'm sorry I didn't get to spend much time on Royal Roosters. No love for Reaction Plus. No, not for me. I like the idea of some of the figures they're putting out. They're going to give us the deep cuts that Hasbro's just not going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hold one in my hand and I hold a Joe or
any other O-ring out there,
they just feel so cheap. Like they can just fall apart in my hand.
I mean, yeah, they're better than. I'm not trying to compare anything here. trying not to put anything down because look,
Right, no.
I'm happy we have it all available to us to go and buy if we can do it. But you know, I went down that rabbit hole years ago with and it was a bad addiction with Black Major. And then
Mhm.
Lady J comes out, Lady J Toys, and their product seemed a little bit better than Black Major. And then so those lines, that's another line. I mean, they create some, I guess, offspring ideas for
What's up,
GI Joe.
Shane?
Hey Shane,
Good to
what's
see
up,
Shane.
Shane? So yeah, that's another one I would go down. But yeah, Super 7 Reaction Plus is they need to hit the gym because their arms are just there's no tone. Yeah, I've said it before. So
Yeah, but Crash is right. They're hit and miss because
They
they will
are.
give you a fantastic figure.
I mean, I like the Destro in the snow coat, the
Mhm.
winter Destro. That yes,
This was cool. This
Yep.
was a great job by Super 7.
but the
O-ring.
Pythona.
Yeah,
I mean,
have her.
okay, I'm finally glad I have a Pythona O-ring, but it was really weak.
A salmon hydro viper.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I don't know what any of those are.
21st Century Toys. So one true 1/18 scale, like modern war, Korean, World War
Mhm.
II. Still a Big Kid has a bunch of them, James.
Oh, okay, yeah, it puts pictures of them all the time.
Those things are that was a wormhole. Yeah, literally a wormhole because it's bigger than a rabbit hole that I tried to go down back in the day when they were at Toys R Us. Yeah, those things were amazing.
Yeah, they didn't have any toys for sale, did they? At Jeff Fest, Super 7?
They just showed the Marty McFly, the Doc, the Cobra Commander. I was once a man.
Yeah,
Um,
hard pass.
that one's all right.
I mean, like I say, I don't like to crap on anybody's toys
Yeah.
that they like.
Yeah. Yep.
So what would have been cool back in the day is if the MASH figures worked, you know, they were in the ballpark of the Joe scale, but none of the vehicles were.
That was weird.
It was so bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I had limited toys. So Joe was my main one. And then because I graduated from Star Wars into Joe because they were just better figures. So I mixed those into my universe. You know, they're, you know, Cobra sided with the Empire, of course. And Luke and Duke were meant to be.
You don't have to choose unless it's budgetary. Then I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as far as O-rings go, I think. Oh, did anybody doing Strike Force Alpha? Did that come up?
I only have one figure. I always forget about them.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of figures, right?
I completely forgot about that line. I can't remember. There's one figure I really want from that figure, and it's that it's kind of the red-headed bearded guy because it was like, well, there's one from every line now. Leonidas, Outback, you know, so Operation Recall, kind of Tella's kind of like that a little bit.
Nay, I feel you. Oh, Kiwi wants Chips to be remade.
Yeah, someone posted a picture of Chip's O-rings today on Instagram. It was really cool looking. They're in good shape.
And Danny says he loves Strike Force Alpha until he found Delta 17. Now they're okay.
Right. Yep.
Oh, and who's this? Does anybody mix in Jurassic Park with their O-ring figures? I actually wanted to try a couple of the vehicles I've seen. Like there's a truck, everything. I think that's cool.
I wanted to pick up a couple of years ago when they started putting that out in Target, and I missed the chance to get Newman.
No, man.
And I saw it, a handful of times, and I'm like, going, that is
Mhm.
O-ring size, so I should get Newman. And then, yeah, I never saw him again. I was like, damn it.
All right, so moving on into the 4-inch. I mean, I think the obvious ones are Skeletron. They have the 4-inch. They're awesome. Of course, you can also do Marauders.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how you want to play, you can also use Star Wars Vintage Collection. If you want to make some like troop builders or something. There's a lot
Yeah.
of cool troop builders in that.
Yeah. Because the 4-inch ones, the modern ones, like the Power of the Force 2 line.
No, they're off. That would be an off size, I would think. I'm just talking about like the vintage collection that's out now.
Oh, gotcha.
Scale.
I gotcha.
Doctor Who, G.I. Joe crossover. I'd be down for that. Anything Doctor Who.
Get some Daleks going in that crap against the Delta 17.
All right,
Storms.
Daddy. Talk to you later, buddy. And now all my dogs are saying, Casey, pick up the pace. But I can't think of another 4-inch line like that would go with them. But all those, I think they would go great together.
Mhm.
Except for the Star Wars. But
Yeah.
I threw it in there because it's the right size. Now for 12-inch. 112. Let's go. Who Joe's with a classified Joe? You know who I'm going to say? I'm going to say Valverse.
Muppets.
I think it's 1A, 1B, side by side. They're both military. One's awesome. The other one's classified. I think they go great together. And we were talking again, Robo Skull. They go with
Mhm.
everything. Like Frank's hot sauce. I'll put that on everything.
Yep.
But Joe, come on. You know what
So-
you want to say.
I'm gonna broaden it. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna say Fresh Monkey Fiction, Big Bad Workshop, because that would encompass Soldiers of Fortune, which you've seen what I've done. We've got the Hooded Cobra Commander and the Extensive Enterprises suited twins out of that line. You've got Operation Monster Force. Which has both a lot of the military gear, and they do come with a lot of gear, but it's the same gear just in different colors, right? Same bucks, just in different colors. But that goes really well with it. And I don't know if the Crimson Moon guys are, I guess that's like a whole subset as well from that Fresh Monkey Fiction group. So, but all of that plays well together.
One in Toy City likes to mix his Jada Toy Street Fighters in with it. Nice.
Yeah.
That's another thing I didn't want to buy any of because I know I'd get the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And another one I'm going to throw out there, which you wouldn't think it goes with them, but if you're brave enough, anything can go with Joe. Like if you're brave enough. But I'm going to go Mythic Legions because when I started to set up that Serpentor temple that then became the Forgotten King temple that was in the same temple that they got the DNA for Serpentor, it needed Egyptian gods and accessories, and then it needed undead zombie guys, and now we're in the Arctic and I'm prepping an Arctic dio, and that needed Vikings. So I have undead Viking figures from Mythic Legions. So I'm gonna go with Mythic Legions under the right circumstances.
Yeah, that's good. It looks
know?
good in that dio.
Mm-hmm.
I could see some of the knights and some of the armor being in like Destro's castle. Like if you set up a Destro's, the Cullen family castle, you could probably set up like an armory hall with some of the Mythic Legions knights.
So, Stargate, is there a 6-inch Stargate line?
I don't know.
Or is he going back to the old? There
4-inch?
was a 3 3/4 one, right?
Was there?
Because they used some of the same stuff as GI Joe did, mold wise. I remember seeing that on an HCC video one time. So
I could see like if you had Stargate and like Tron together.
Yeah, I think they actually used the mold for the All Striker for something, for their desert. So I think if that's true, then the O-ring would fit in with the figures there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, like I said from the beginning, this would go about an hour.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was quick. It's because I've had a lot of fun. This has seriously been the highlight of my week because all I've done is work. And still got another day of it tomorrow. Then 2 doctor's appointments on Friday. Then back in the pit on Saturday. Then my first Reds game for the season on Saturday.
Heck yeah.
Looking forward to that. But Joe, why don't you tell everybody what's going on with you?
So I actually will be on Sunday Fun Day. Surprise, surprise. We are going to be talking about the things that we like the most about collecting right now. So we're going to be talking favorite current figure, because we all know it changes day to day, week to week. Our favorite line, things about collecting that we are really enjoying today. So that'll be Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that's all I have coming up currently.
Hey, I'm going to say hi to Stu.
Hey, Stu.
And there's the man who inspired that show topic, Stu for Lunch.
Nice.
Check him out.
Definitely. Wes, what you got coming up?
Well, I'm going to be an honorary guest on Podcast from the Pit this Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time.
It's going to be fun.
And then a week from tonight, April 1st, it's not going to be an April Fool's joke at all, because Danny Ice Cable and I, Alpha One Creative, have a special guest on Mr. Destro's Dungeon. Check him out on Instagram. He's getting his channel on YouTube going. He wants to get it going. And he reached out to me this last Friday and just wanted to talk Joe. And I was like, come on the show, dude. You got a lot more knowledge than I do, and your collection is a lot more vast. So yeah, we're going to be talking about, the plan is to talk about Fun School India / Russian O-ring GI Joes and the history of that. So check us out next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
I just want to apologize, Royal Rooster. I'm sorry. Long days all week. I'm very sorry. Let's see.
Yep. O-ring operatives next Wednesday.
All right.
Hope y'all can check it out.
Obviously, Podcast from Pit, 8 a.m. We're going to have Kiwi and Wes on. And we're continuing with Kiwi's got the Bald But Deadly initiative this month. So we're going to squeak in under the wire and get ours in. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a little list show, Podcast from the Pit style.
People love
Yeah.
lists.
I love lists. They're so fun.
too.
I don't know if, back in the day when me and Matt started Podcast from Pit, we
That's
did
all it
lists
was.
all the time.
I
But
loved
we
it.
had a great time doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will ramble. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. If you don't currently subscribe, please think about subscribing to everybody up here. And all the people in chat that have shows, they're all great. Subscribe to everybody. Let's make dreams happen. All right, everybody. Take care.
Have a good night.
See y'all.